This Porter's Peeper is here again. We have Elisha Porter, my daughter. She's 10 years old. She's going to shut down the quail room. Tonight I'm going to be teaching her how to shut down the quail room. She's a farmer here, and she's learning how to farm quail and raise her own quail. So over here, little Miss Elisha, walk this way. That window over there, you're going to have to shut that down, and we're going to have to turn those lights out because the quail need at least 15 hours of daylight to put out these delicious quail high protein eggs. And they need at least 15 hours of good daylight to lay these. We're getting about 45 eggs a day right now, maybe a little more, almost 50 eggs a day by this batch of hen layers or egg layers over here. This just turns right here. See?
Oh, it's giving me a hard time.
And we need to shut this window.
Okay.
Okay, we need to put this out of the way.
Alright.
Just closing them down. These are some hens here. You don't never normally want to put more than about 15 hens in there, along with about 3 males, and then you'll have and that's for hatching if you want to do some hatching. And we have down here another batch that's a couple weeks younger than the top ones. And we got all sizes here, but we're just closing it down tonight. Now we have to gather the eggs, Miss Elisha. So if you don't mind grabbing that basket over there. And we want you to take these eggs out of start at the top. And count them so you know how many you have.
3, 4,
Okay?
5, 6, 7, 8.
Well, you don't have to tell us until you're done counting and done putting the eggs in. So you can count to yourself until you get them collected. Anyways, we'll check back with her when she gets the eggs collected. And we have over here our little baby quail. They're about a week old, and at nighttime I think I have about 60 in here from a hatch that we just done. And our Japanese Cortnix quail are very healthy quail. We keep them out of their poop. You can't let them, you got to have a screen for these or their poop. They will eat it, and it will definitely make them sick and kill. A lot of them die from eating their own poop. So yes, their poop is toxic to them. I have enough experience here to know, and I had to do a lot of research before I started this little trade or this little farm. And yeah, these baby quail here have to stay out of their poop the best you can. I mean, first couple days you can put them in a brooder, but it's best to have a place where the poop will fall through, a screen of some kind. You can get mesh, smaller than this, but this seemed to work after about 4 days. I could put them in here and they'll be just fine after about 4 days old. Okay, you got them? How many did you get there, young lady?
37.
37 today? Okay, well, yesterday we got 40, so maybe a few of them hasn't got done laying yet, but that's okay. That's still a pretty good amount. Some of the hens that I just put in there, they're not quite laying yet, but we're feeding them the game bird 30%. And we have, for our younger ones, we have the starter, which is a high protein turkey feed. And just game bird, actually, there's a picture of a quail on there also. And this one over here is the layer for the ones that develop these eggs. It's pretty much designed to help these quail lay these eggs. It's designed for that, and it does a really good job. I haven't had one that came out too soft yet. A lot of people think, well, put some oyster shells in there with it. Well, that could be a good idea, and I've heard a lot of stories about how that's what we're supposed to do. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, until next time, this is Porter's Peepers. Peace and be cool.